Hello everyone and welcome in this new Minecraft episode on the ExtremeCraft server. So let's get started. So in this video, one new farm, and this farm is the farm of endstone. This farm produces like 1 million of items per hour, and so I want to build it because I want to get 1 million of endstone per hour. So let's get started. First we need this gateway. I never use this gateway, so I'm lucky. But I have at the same time a small problem, because here I have the Ender Dragon farm, and maybe this gateway is near to the Ender Dragon farm, so probably there are some problem. I don't know. I have another Ender Dragon farm here, but it's with only one dragon, and here I have 10 dragons, so I don't want to lose all the other dragon. We are going to try. Okay, so let's start with made this farm. So I don't need to place all these blocks. These blocks are only for C, where I need to make the farm, and these 3 lines, no, 4 lines, are the lines for make the farm, because you need to know exactly the vector of this farm. So if I go to made, there is 2 ways to make this farm. The first is with this line and this line, but if I go to use this way, this area, I need to place all these blocks, and there are a lot of blocks, and I don't want to place all that blocks, so I prefer to use this small area, because I need to place only these blocks at y16, and there are less end gateway than this area, because here I need to make one gateway here, one here, one here, one here, and from here to here, and here I need only to make 3 gateway. Here 8 gateway, so it's better 3 than 8. The farm is very simple. Every time you go to break this end gateway, at the same time one item enter inside, and this hopper minecart enter inside the gateway at the same time, so there are 3 things at the same times. This gateway generates another gateway here, because here at the same moment there is one cobblestone block, but this cobblestone block is a tile entities, so here I can generate one end gateway. And with the ender crystal I go to remove the end gateway, and when I generate here the gateway, here then the crystal go to remove all the gateway, and repeat the same things here and generate another here. Every time I go to generate one gateway, here I go to generate one endstone island, and with TNT I go to farm the endstone island. And this is why here there is one gateway. I never use these gateways. No, please. No, don't tell me I have used the gateway in the past. And wait, there are two gateways. Okay, it's not a big problem. I can remove this gateway and place another floating block. I need to get end portal floating block. Okay, so I remove the true end gateway. One here and one here. But now I need to remove this island because it's in the second circle of the end. The end gateway can spawn here inside this true cycle. The first is here. Is here inside, but here inside he can't spawn in this giant circle. Normally the end gateway can spawn here in this circle or here into the island. But if the end gateway can't find any chunk for spawn inside this circle and the island, go to spawn here in this first cycle. So now it's time to turn on this island. And now it's time to wait for remove all the island. Okay, so the first small quarry or tinted duper have finished, but I have not removed all the island, so I have made another one. And now with this I can finish to remove the island. So see you in the next clip. Okay, so I have removed all the island, so now I can start to make here, no, to place all the blocks in all these chunks. So I go to place the schematics for the chunks, I go to line, and see you in the next clip. Okay, so I have finished to made all the chunks. Okay. I have finished to place all the blocks inside all the chunks in this area. Now, it's time to make the farm, but I go only to remove the main island, the end gateway. I go to place these three I don't know, these three points where the gateway is spawn, and I need to wait Fritz for make this farm, because this farm I need 2 players for made the for spawn the gateway here. So the question is why I need 2 players, because I need 1 player here for load the chunks and wait the autosave when the autosave finish, I go in the main island. The main island in this moment when I finish the autosave is not loaded. So I go into the main island, I go to drop one item inside, I go to enter in the island and in the end gateway. But when I do this, I need one player here for load the chunks. In this way, when the gateway spawn here, remove the brewing stand, but when the end gateway spawn, here there is one brewing stand. So for that we get datless end gateway, and with this datless end gateway we can spawn another here, and for finish another here. For that I need one other player, and I need Fritz for helping me to build this farm. So see you in the next clip. Okay, so you wait here. I go to the main island to throw an item inside the gateway. Okay, I'm the island. Now I drop one item inside. Okay, there is a gateway.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Now look the second brewing stand here. Now I go to place one upper here, one item. And now I go to throw an item inside. Okay, we have the second gateway. Now we need the third. So another item. Perfect.
Oh.
Now we need to remove all the bedrock around the last gateway. So let's start. Okay, so we have finally finished to make all the end gateway. Now to remove the entire bedrock around the end gateway. So now we can place upper here, one item here. Now the big problem. Please work. Oh, God. It doesn't work. We need to repeat all from the start.
What?
We need to go into the main island, remove the gateway, place another floating block, remove all this through and gateway. Back here, remove all the bedrock another time. And this is all.
Such.
Okay, attempt number 2. Please work. What the fuck? What is your fucking problem, bro?
Escape.
Okay, so finally it's worked. We have the end gateway in the correct position. Now we need only to remove the island, and then we can run the farm. So now I go to remove the island. Okay, it's time to try to run the farm, but first I go to make pick up because I'm not sure. Okay, so now it's time. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I have made a pickup, so it's time to reload from the pickup. Okay, so I have tried and I'm completely stupid because I have not removed the cobblestone blocks here, so the farm don't work. But now if I turn on the lever, it works perfectly. There is only a problem with inverted tuber. Let's see what happens. Okay, what? The minecart is mentioned. Okay, good. Now I need to remove this and stop with my hand. Okay, I got to fix the farm. I have no idea why here there is not a minecart. I remember to have placed here the minecart, but maybe it disappeared with reload the pickup. I don't know. Okay, I fixed the farm. Okay, the first shulker of endstone. Okay. Now I have not made the system for transport the shulker into the world because I need to find one gateway in the external island. Okay, I have fixed the farm. Now if I turn on the lever, it works. How much items do I have here? Oh god. Here is a dropper. I got to make the transport for the main island. I'll see you in the next clip. Okay, so I have finished completely the farm. Now work perfectly, and I have finished to make the search system, but maybe in the last clip I have already finished. I don't remember. And here I have made the system for transport the shulkers inside this gateway, and this gateway go into the main island. And I have already farmed like 20 shulker of endstone, and this is all. So for this video is all. Thank you for watching. See you next video. Bye bye.